Hello everybody, I'm Dave Goodwin with Original Privateer. We hope you're having a great day. It's beautiful out, we're getting into summertime, motocross is in full swing, all your action sports are in full swing out there, all you people that enjoy camping and different adventures, now's the time. Go do it. So today we're going to talk about happiness and success. Which one comes first? Does making a lot of money or getting that job promotion or whatever it is, maybe moving up from the B class to the A class in racing or whatever your discipline is, does that define success? Does happiness come when you find success, or do you have to have happiness before you find success? Well, there's a lot of different theories on that, but my belief system is you got to find happiness before you'll ever find success. And the reason I say that is because how many people do you know that have a lot of money or a lot of stuff and are not happy? So that just goes to prove that you have to have happiness within yourself before you'll ever enjoy the success of being happy. Right? Being happy within who you are, loving who you are, and fueling that inner spirit that provides that happiness, you know, having that state of being is going to generate success because you have the right mindset to do what you need to do to have appreciation and gratitude and be the best you can be because you're being your best version of yourself. So happiness comes before success. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about the rider that grew up motocross racing, has ridden all of his life, has been successful at it, and is getting, you know, up there that 25 there. Let's talk about getting up there to that 30 plus age range. What if that rider never wants to quit riding? What if that rider is happy with working at a hot dog stand and riding his dirt bike every day? Is that successful? Is that successful in the eyes of the public or the eyes of society or our worldview? No, probably not. Riding your dirt bike for the rest of your life or chasing your dream like you did when you were in your teens or your 20s probably wouldn't be classified as successful or even mature from that standpoint, or you're not acting like an adult, right? But what is an adult supposed to act like? Is a person that wants to ride his dirt bike or a girl that wants to ride her dirt bike for the rest of her life, is that what defines success? Well, I want to talk about that. Where we get in trouble is when we let society or the world or even our family define our success. I love my mom and dad to death. They're great. They're awesome. They mean everything to me. But if I let my mom and dad define my success, I won't follow my own passion. I won't follow my own dream. I won't know what fuels my inner happiness because I'm following their definition of success. And that could be the old mindset, which, you know, a lot of us grew up in, right or wrong, of, you know, work hard, go to college, get a good job, and be successful. That's the model I grew up in. Well, that's not the model I'm teaching my children, although my daughter's getting ready to go to KU, I encourage her to do that. But what I spend a lot of time doing is talking to her about her happiness before her happiness before success, because no matter how many degrees you get, no matter what university you go to, no matter what your nameplate says on the outside of your office or how big your house is or how many cars you have, that's not success to me if you're not happy. If you're not happy who you are, you're not comfortable with who you are, and you're not giving back to the world in some way, giving, whether it be that motocross rider at the track that goes around talking to people, that kids run up to and give high fives to, or people come up to and get a hug from you. it doesn't mean a lot to me. That title, the title, the promotion, the dollar amount you make, the car you drive, the house. I drive a 1993 Toyota Corolla with over 200,000 miles on it. The air conditioner don't work. It's got dents all over, it's rusting out, and I can give a shit what people think about me in it. Because that's not how I define my success. My success is defined through the inner me, what I believe in myself, how I'm rocking my own cool within myself. I don't define my success by how much money I have, which I don't have much money, and I drive an old car. That's not how I define success. If that's how I define success, I would be miserable. Because I drive a piece of shit, but it's great to get around in, and it's paid for, and it gets 38 miles a gallon. But that is not how I define success. I define success by the little things. I define success by getting up in the morning and conquering negative thoughts, or going through the day and conquering negative thoughts. I define success by getting along with my wife and loving my wife or my children. I define success by watching my children overcome by a mindset that I may have encouraged them to think in a certain way. I define success like that. I define success by going to the motocross track and giving somebody a hug or a word of encouragement and seeing them smile and seeing their spirits lifted. That's success to me. Not money, not seeing how many hats I can sell or how many t-shirts I can sell, although I am in business to sell hats and t-shirts, but my first priority in my life is my happiness. And if I don't have happiness, I don't care how many hats and t-shirts I sell, I won't be happy. Because happiness starts with you, with yourself. It doesn't start with getting a new car or getting that job promotion or how happy you are. If you got that, if you were miserable before if you were a miserable person before you got that job promotion, you're going to be a miserable person with that job promotion, okay? Now, can those little things help? Sure. Can getting into shape help? Yeah, you bet it can, because it boosts our self-esteem on how we look at ourselves and all those things, you know. It's about spirit, soul, and body. Those all play a role. So I'm not disregarding those things, but I'm saying happiness comes before success. Happiness is a precursor before success. So let's go back to that motocross rider that wants to ride his dirt bike. That's all he wants to do. Society would say, grow up. Society would say, you got to go get a real job. But what is a real job? What if I wanted to go work at a hot dog stand at the beach? That sounds pretty cool to me. What if I wanted to work at a hot dog stand at a beach and talk to people every day and learn about people and give back to society by, you know, saying something uplifting or encouraging to somebody? Is that not successful because I work at a hot dog stand and want to ride my motocross bike for the rest of my life? Like I was in my 20s or teens? If we define our success by what others define our success by, we'll come up short, and we will not find true happiness within ourselves, because we're living through somebody else's definition of what success should look like. Okay? So that's your first step, is defining your own success. And everybody has a different definition of success. One person may have a definition of success on, you know, they want to grow their business, or they want to go get another degree, or whatever it is, and that's fine. Everybody has a different idea of success, but true success is when you're doing what you want to do and you're leaving a mark. In other words, what legacy are you leaving? What about that dirt bike rider that wants to ride his dirt bike every day and just work a simple job and live the simple life? What's wrong with that? What's wrong? Are we supposed to act our age all the time? Who defines that? Why not act like we were in our youthfulness? Do we have to get to a certain age and say, oh, we can't be happy anymore? We can't throw a leg over a dirt bike. We can't do this or that. Who defines that? We have to define our own happiness. We must define our own happiness. So for that motocross rider out there that doesn't want to ever give up chasing races, catching races, making a buck here and there, and making it work for him, good for you. Keep doing it. If you can provide for yourself and continue to do that, then do it. But for that motocross rider out there that just finds pure pleasure in riding or racing, that's what fuels his or her soul. Who made the rule you gotta quit? Okay, what if that's what fuels your soul? What if that's what you love? What if you love showing up to that track and greeting people and helping people and encouraging people and giving people hope? That is success. That may be success for that person. We cannot define our success on what someone else thinks. I can't define my success. I love my mom and dad to death, but I can't define my success by what they think. I can't define myself by going and working at a hot dog stand and being happy with that. I can't define my success by going out and riding my dirt bike for the rest of my life, or however long I can do it when I'm getting older, because society or someone thinks that I need to stop doing that because that's what you do. Do what fuels your soul and keep doing it. If you're finding peace in that, that is happiness, and happiness is success. Okay? Happiness is success. So define your own success in life. You know, if you're willing to die, if you believe in what you're doing so much that you're willing to die for it, that's success. If you love it so much that you're willing to do whatever it takes to go do it, that is success. And there's happiness there, or you wouldn't go do it. Happiness comes before success. You can have everything in the world thrown at you, but if you're not happy, you won't find success. Success is finding happiness. Success is waking up in the morning and finding peace. Success is dealing with insecurity and overcoming it. That's success. Success is having a lot of fear and doubt and overcoming it. That is success. Not titles, not degrees, not how much money you make or what you drive. Those are external things. I'm talking about what within your soul. Everything I talk about is within the soul realm. That's what Original Privateer is about. If you're a part of the Original Privateer tribe, then you want freedom, you want to chase adventure, whether it's in action sports. We focus on motocross, but whatever action sport it is, if you want to chase that and you find freedom in that, then you're a part of Original Privateer. That's what we're about. So if you're a BMX rider and you want to continue doing that, then do it. If you can provide for yourself and you can give back somehow, give back to people, whether it's a kind word at a race, a BMX track, a skateboard park, on the beach when you're getting ready to go surf, whatever it is, that's success. So keep doing what you're doing, believe in yourself, define your own success, and not allow someone to define it for you. And you will find happiness within yourself. But if you let everybody define who you should be and do what you should do and what you shouldn't do, you'll miss the happiness part because you're too worried about what everybody else defines as success. So I hope this encouraged you. We love the shares, the tags, the feedback, the comments. Please share these videos out. We really appreciate that. We're going to do more of these. I want to give a quick shout out to Joel Hammonds with Ripping Warrior Productions. Joel, you can find Joel out of Colorado. He's always out there taking pictures. He's serving in our military. He's done many tours overseas. He's a great guy. He's going to be in Ponca City this weekend at the youth regionals for the Loretta Lynn. He's going to be out there filming a bunch of minis. So if you see Joel in Ripping Warrior Productions, go over there and say hello to him. Go over there and visit with him. He's an awesome guy. He's full of encouragement. He's got awesome, if you haven't followed him on Instagram, his posts are awesome. His pictures are awesome. He's just a great guy. That's Joel Hammonds with Ripping Warrior Productions. Go look for him this weekend in Ponca at the youth races there, the qualifier. And thanks for hanging with us. Please share these videos out. We love you guys. Go out and have fun, man. Your time is now. Your time is now. Success is a choice. Happiness is a choice, and only you can make it. We love you guys. Hey, we'll see you this weekend in Pikes Peak, at the Pikes Peak Supercross in Colorado Springs if you're there. If you see me running around, come up and say hello, introduce yourself. I'll have a pocket full of stickers. Ask me for one, come up and say hello. I love you guys. See you this weekend in Colorado Springs.